I'm TC Restani, the host of the award-winning After Hours of TC Restani, and I'm here with none other than
Sabrina Champagne King.
And we want you to check out this
fabulous clip.
Roll it. Triumphant return right here on the big TC stage. It's a Thanksgiving episode. He's going to bring out some critters that the Colonel may want to have for dessert after the big bird meal. So let's bring him out from Animal Adventures, the one and the only Ed Laguidara. Before we get started here, you know, my condolences to Steve Irwin out there, and a compadre of yours out there, partner in crime.
Yeah, that's sad. Definitely a sad thing.
Now, do you worry about anything like that?
No, I don't do. I'm not as crazy as Steve. Steve was better than me, so I don't take quite the risks.
What are you talking about? You're on this show. You never made an appearance on this show.
He was just about to, though, book, wasn't he? He was just. I think this was the next show he was going to do. If the Stingray didn't take him out, he was going to be here.
Thanks, Stingray. Thanks, Jacques Cousteau. But speaking of weird animals you got there, now. I could be mistaken here, but if we did a split screen, which we're not going to do because we haven't got that thing hooked up yet, we're having the Colonel and his cousin right here, the bullfrog. Take a picture of that. Look at that, huh?
That's close. That's close.
That is damn close there. You and Dex Dexter from Star Wars, and now what's this little friend here?
This is a cane toad.
Is that alive?
Yeah, oh, he's alive.
All right.
And this is actually quite toxic. This is from South America. This is about...
Well, everything from South America is toxic.
They get a little bit bigger than this, but that's a good-sized toad.
That is a good size. Now, is it like pot turtle in there?
Well, if you look right here, he's got these big bumps. That's full of toxins, so when he gets scared, he'll shiver his body.
And you called Steve Irwin dangerous. You're out here with a toxic toad.
Well, as long as he doesn't get it in your cuts, I have some cuts in my hands because I work with animals, or if you get on your fingers and you wipe your eyes, it'll blind you, temporarily, like 15, 20 minutes.
So I can become Sammy Davis, is what you're saying?
Could be.
Oh, my God, look at this.
Holy, You ever see Conan the Barbarian when they were doing that thing with the snakes?
You guys want to help us with this?
No, not really.
Okay, great, he does.
That means yes.
That's what the floor director's for.
All right. Who wants a piece of this snake? Anybody?
Bring him up here, right here. All right.
We'll move his pumpkin stuff.
Move the pumpkin down there. All right. Now, what's the name of this snake?
This is a reticulated python, and it's not known to be the nicest snake in the world.
Gee, thanks.
This is one of the few snakes that have been recorded eating people. They have recorded them at over 33 feet long. And
33 feet
33 feet. This one here, fully stretched out, measures close to 18 feet. It's well over 100 pounds, like 135 to 150 pounds. This one is 5 years old.
Oh, yeah?
This is called the tiger pattern. It's a tiger reticulated python.
Pat.
I got it as a baby. I got it for my wife's 30th birthday.
Oh, that's a
wonderful
gift.
It was this or diamond earrings. It was like neck and neck. Then I'm thinking every woman has diamond earrings, but I don't know any women that have one of these.
You didn't get mad and turn this thing into a pair of boots?
My wife is a snake fanatic. I actually met her on a snake rescue, so...
that's romantic.
Is
you want to take a seat here, Ed?
I just want to stretch him out a little bit.
All right. He's falling off the desk.
Now, these guys are also from Asia, and if something like this came across Hagrid, he would try to eat it, but you can see how big this thing can stretch out.
On the average, how many rats does that thing eat in a day?
The snake eats every 10 days. Eats about 12 jumbo rats or a big rabbit or a pig.
Now, do you drive like the rat McDonald's to get it supersized? Like, where do you get jumbo rats?
Well, we get them. We buy them from a rat breeder and from a lab.
Watch out, you're showing snake down there, Colonel.
We usually purchase about 100,000 feeder animals at a time. Between rats and mice, we buy about 100,000 at a time.
Now, what's the name of this snake?
Well, it's a reticulated python, but his name is Indigazamo, which means, my wife knows what it means.
Indigazamo.
Yeah,
now, does he have like fangs and stuff?
No fangs, a couple rows of pretty big teeth.
Now, this is the kind of snake that like wraps around and chokes you to death, right?
Right, but they always bite you first. Their teeth are hooked back. The top third of the body is the strongest. What they do is they bite and they pull. As they pull, the top third of the body wraps around you and crushes.
Oh, listen to slither there.
If this snake mistaked you for food and it bit you and pulled and wrapped, it'd crush and kill you instantly. So in some ways, I think they're more dangerous than handling venomous snakes, because venomous snakes, you have anti-venom where you can drink a lot of water and get the venom out. So the key, though, you see on TV a lot of people grab snakes behind the neck. That just really aggravates them and makes them...
As you're doing it right now.
Well, I'm not grabbing. What I'm doing is not grab. If I grab him behind the neck, it'd be all over. He'd just wrap right around you and crush you because they think you're trying to hurt him. But if you just go like this and you maneuver him, but I don't seize him, then I have a better chance of not getting bit. Just kind of letting him do his thing.
Check this thing out.
Clear up the desk?
Let's clear up the desk, yeah. God, look at this. Oh.
Watch the tail. You're going to stay with
Yeah,
the tail.
watch the tail. Watch the desk. Now, what is this thing's name?
This is Al. He came
Al?
with that name. He was living in someone's bathtub about
Flushing down a toilet?
about 4 feet ago.
About 4 feet ago.
Al is close to 200 pounds.
It's like a brick rock there.
Yeah. It's an American alligator. We taped him up
Frank, you like it. It's an American alligator.
beforehand.
Yeah, I do like that.
Very strong. He lives in a big indoor pond, and we don't noose him or do anything like that. We go in and we freehand catch him. So we have to go in and grab him by the tail and the back leg and pull him out. And what we do is we pull, and then when we get to the door, we pull him and want him to turn around and try to bite us. Then when he lunges to try to bite you, you sidestep. He comes out of the
Now, if we
exhibit.
gave you an extra $20, could you bring the snake, the pig, and Al in here? We'll just leave the room and just record it?
Oh, that'd be
We can sell
ugly.
that to some foreign
That'd be
market.
ugly. That snake could actually eat this alligator.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. Prove it to us.
It absolutely could. We did some testing. We had
You did a test? How do you test that without actually doing it?
we had a farmer bring us a giant rooster that was killed by a coyote. The coyote snapped its neck and had eaten its fear.
So the
amount.
coyote had the rooster with the alligator. It's like the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon with the pig, right?
So he gave us the rooster, and it was over 20 times bigger than one of our snake's heads, the chest of the rooster. And we gave it to the snake, and the snake swallowed it, no problem. So you're talking snakes and swallow things, typically.
Now, what if this gets loose? Like, how do you, catch something like this?
Well, loose where?
Like, all right, like you oversleep one night and the door's open and this thing's roaming down the street.
Oh, this would be easy to catch on the land. If you put it, on the floor here, it's easy to catch.
Prove it.
Okay, you got the towel ready?
All right, everybody, back up. I know it's the holiday season.
All right.
No one.
Ready? Put him down, and if he starts to run, Jeremiah will cover his eyes with a towel. Then one of us, he'll probably cover him and grab the tail. And I always step in here. You always step here, especially when you're catching big ones. The way you do it, you just step here. If you step here, they headbutt you or bite you. If his mouth wasn't taped, you step over here, the tail will break your leg. So what you do is you step here, and then you pivot around, and you just don't put all your weight on an animal this size, but you just control him that way. He keeps some pressure on the tail. That keeps the tail from going crazy.
Okay, but what if he's like in a really bad mood?
Oh, he wasn't in a bad mood when we took him out.
Oh, well,
When we
I can
went
see
back-
why.
The same thing. It just takes a second.
Now, if you take off the towel right now, it's like a hypnotist, what they do with the snakes over in India.
Yeah, he may run. If he runs, Jeremiah could easily hold him until we get there.
That's unbelievable. Right. Now, Ed, you bring all these things to schools and all these other functions?
Yeah, we travel schools. We'll be in a preschool one day, a college the next. We do a lot of big fairs.
I got a street fair that you can come to and let them roam free untaped. That'd be wonderful.
Okay, right.
Now, give us the 401. How can we come to your zoo, or how can the zoo come to you?
Well, you can call us at area code 978-779-8988, or go online at Animal Adventures. Make sure you put the S in adventures.net.
Well, unbelievable, Ed. You're one of our favorite guests. You always never let us down with your array of mad animals over there. And the Colonel is also available to be part of your zoo as well.
He's going to come visit. He's going to come visit.
What,
Right?
I got a question about the alligator.
Real
here.
quick.
Yeah.
How tall is the biggest one on
How tall?
The biggest alligator ever definitely recorded was like 16'3". Now, a lot of the books will list one 19 feet 2 inches, but that was a skin, and a lot of the tricks that people would stretch the skins out. So 16 feet, this day and age, if you can find one 14, 15 feet is pretty big.
That's unbelievable. So, ladies and gentlemen, log on that website. You can get Ed Laguidara and all his friends to come to your party. Unbelievable. Ed Laguidara, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back with the history of Thanksgiving. We're going to clean up after the mess that we had out here. We'll be right back.
Hey, if you want to join me on the show and TC,
You just got to follow the contact information at the bottom of the screen. Remember, this is After Hours, and we are what?
Never closed.